DrForest.com.
Hey everyone, it's Cody here. Welcome to Television Tuesday. This is a very brand new episode that we're excited for. Today, we are going to be talking about Doctor Who. The idea is, what if the Doctor could regenerate into Clara? Now, I know a lot of you Clara haters and be like, oh my gosh, Clara is just a plot device. But listen, in Season 7, yes, wasn't that great a season. In Season 7, Stephen Moffat wrote an episode about Clara Oswald, how he explained how she was the impossible girl. What Clara did is she placed herself into the Doctor's timeline to save all of his incarnations. Anyways, she placed herself into the Doctor's timeline to save all of his incarnations. And she was basically there for every Doctor as far as we know, except for the War Doctor, obviously. Now, we didn't really get to see her with 12th Doctor or any of the Doctor's other future incarnations. But from what we've known, she's basically got all these echoes scattered throughout space and time that are always, there for the Doctor when he needs her. So this is my personal theory how the Doctor could regenerate into Clara. Now, placing herself into the Doctor's timeline kind of makes her a potential candidate, and I think this could work because, as we've seen before, Peter Capaldi was part of Torchwood, and he played a character in Doctor Who, and he still became the 12th Doctor. The Doctor regenerated. I think the same thing could happen with Clara and the Doctor, and personally, I think it's easy to assume that one day, the Doctor could regenerate into Clara because she placed herself into his timeline. Who says that there wasn't one tiny little mistake in trying to save the Doctor's life, or some sort of big drawn-out explanation that I took no time to explain. Anyways, so, yeah, that's my overall theory, is that she placed herself into the Doctor's timeline. Speaking of regeneration and the next Doctor, Peter Capaldi, he hasn't luckily made a decision whether he's going to leave or stay for season 11 of Doctor Who. I personally am excited. He's one of my favorite Doctors. People are still talking about who's going to play the next Doctor, and I'm just sitting here like, let's not talk about who's going to play the next Doctor. Peter Capaldi is such a great Doctor. But I've kind of been in the mood, having an idea of who could play the 13th Doctor. There's a lot of great male actors, but there's also a lot of great female actors who could also play the Doctor. Personal favorite candidate who I'd like to play the next Doctor is Helena Bonham Carter. She's such a great actress. She has that sort of rare talent that you don't find in Hollywood these days. She can bring any character to life. She's worked with Tim Burton, she's worked with Johnny Depp, she worked with David Fincher on Fight Club. She was great. Marlo, her character's name was Marla, and she was absolutely brilliant. Bellatrix Lestrange, a lot of people know her for Bellatrix Lestrange. I really think that Helena Bonham Carter would be a great Doctor, and I'd love to see her hopefully play the Doctor one day, or at least have a guest role on the show. Anyways, that's it for Television Tuesdays. See you guys next week.